All right, let's do a composition of translations or movements or all these crazy things. So a combo move. So we're going to do a rotate of 180 after we do a transition of -3 and 5. And what are we doing this to? We're doing this to corner point 3 and 4. So that means you do the closest operation, the closest movement first, and then you do this one second. I think this is supposed to be like a little O, but basically you do this move on top of this move. So that's kind of a nice thing to do. Now, when you go to Desmos, here's how I would break it down. I would start with 3 and 4, and then I would do the translation first, and then have a blank, and then I would do the rotation second. So that's exactly how I'm going to do it here. So here we go. So remember, translations, you basically just add the -3 and the 5 to the 3 and the 4. So a 3 and a -3 is going to be a 0, oops, comma, and then a 4 and a 5 is going to be a 9. Okay, so there it is. All right, so the translation moved right there. Okay, now I'm kind of lucky in this case in that I'm on a axis line. I'm on the y-axis. So if I'm going to rotate 180 degrees, that's actually getting pretty easy. So this guy would rotate 90. There'd be 90 degrees right there. Why? Because that's 90 right there. So that's 90. And then 180 would move it all the way down. Boom, right there. Okay, so the final resting place of this line is going to be 0 and -9. There it is. Okay, so 3 to the left, 5 up, rotate 180 degrees. Boom, there it is right there. So if I follow a transition rule, let's see if I did that here. Let's see, 180. Yes, the X and the Y just become opposites. So there we go. All right, that's how you do a composition, a composite of two translations. You do the closest one. Okay, you would do this one first, and then you would do that one second. Okay, so that's about it. Just take them one at a time. If you break them down into individual movements and Desmos, then they're really not going to be too bad. Okay.